My name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. Each week I put these videos together for you to bring you the latest on the mortgage industry, the real estate industry, economy as a whole, local, federal. But going a little casual today. We're into December. Holidays are coming. Obviously, as you know, the schedules get very busy. But I'm going to whip through this week's update. We got some interesting things going on. As always, I want to bring up the rates for the week. Now, that's been the biggest thing going on in the lending industry. Rates have been jumping quite a bit. It's the bond market, and we're not quite sure where that's going to go. A couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that quantitative easing too, and I don't know if that's specifically causing this, because that will tend to inflate the rates. But as you'll see on my rate sheet, go to my website, once again at www.mikemunzing.com, print up the rate sheet, take a look at that. It breaks down the conforming rates, which are up to 417,000. That will be remaining the same for the coming year. Then down below we've got the conforming jumbo rates, and it lets you know what those rates are going to be as you go to your open houses, as you work with those new buyers, so you can let them know what's going on. Go to my website, print that out, look at all the other tools and tips and good things going on, get those out to your clients. Once again, I've been out here doing this 21 years, 27 years in real estate. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing my own processing, my own packaging, all aspects of the industry. And I love to bring that expertise to your clients. As I do every couple of weeks, every few weeks, I want to bring up real quick now is the housing report from Stephen Thomas. Stephen's a fantastic statistician. He and his family own a real estate company down here in South Orange County, but he puts some of the best information out there on what's going on in the Orange County real estate market. Every couple of weeks he puts that out. If you're not on that list, go find it. Otherwise, I post it. And a couple of things he covered, as you'll see in the report, are that active listings, as we're getting towards the holidays, the active listings have dropped off a little. A lot of the sellers have woken up to the fact that it's a kind of a tough market, so they've pulled back a bit, especially over the holidays. Maybe they'll boost back in after the holidays, but they are tending to price their properties a little more effectively. Next, we have demand. Demand is waned just a bit. Now, I am still finding some new buyers coming in. You guys have been calling me. I so appreciate that. If you haven't, please do. But so demand overall for the county has backed off a little bit. He also covers the distressed properties, foreclosures, and short sales. Those are just ever so slightly back from where they were, but you can print all that up on the left side of my website. It's the housing report. Let me flip over to and bring it up here. Is the one I find very effective, very interesting page to look at for your particular marketplace, wherever your farm or area that you work is. It's the overall city by city chart. You can really track that every couple of weeks. He goes through for demand for properties on the market there, and how many weeks it takes to get those off the market. Good information. Print that. Take a look at that as well. If you were watching the news at all today, the new unemployment number has come out at about 9.8%. I'm going to bring up a little chart because this is an important quick analysis, maybe kind of hard to see, I'm not sure, but this shows that there are two different numbers. The one, the unemployment number they talk about, up to 9.8, almost 10%, almost double digit, up from 9.6%, which is we've had almost the whole year. But this chart shows what I consider the real unemployment number. They call it the unemployment 6 number, the U6 number. See, the number they're giving you are in the last 4 weeks, those who have applied for unemployment. What this gives you on the top area of the chart is up to 16.6. Those are the folks who are not reemployed. They're just sort of given up on it. But hey, for Orange County, or actually, let me take that back, for California as a whole, I'm going to bring a little video clip in from Peter Foy with Americans for Prosperity. Interesting little video clip that brings you some ideas of what's going on here in California relating to the unemployment.
As California continues to make it harder for businesses to survive because of regulation, taxes, unemployment is soaring. over 12% of Californians are unemployed. But that's not the worst news about how government is contributing to this unemployment mess. Even the unemployment fund, which distributes unemployment benefits, is paying out much more than it can afford. California's unemployment insurance fund is now over $10.3 billion in the red. And that deficit is estimated to grow to $20 billion by 2012. As reported in the Sacramento Bee, the state borrowed $8.5 billion from the federal government to help pay the unemployment benefits. But that loan is due soon. In fact, if the $8.5 billion isn't repaid next year, the federal government will send the state a bill for $362 million in interest. Even worse, if California doesn't pay off its loan from the federal government by 2012, the federal government will increase the unemployment benefit tax on businesses. According to the nonpartisan Legislative Analyst's Office, the tax increase would only be an additional $21 per employee for the first year, but by 2016 would rise to an incredible $196 per employee. That translates into $2.2 billion tax increase on California businesses, something they can't afford in a tough economy. California employers already pay $419 per employee for unemployment taxes every year. That's 24% above the national average. In the last 2 years, California collected $9.9 billion in unemployment taxes, compared to the more than $20.6 billion it spent in benefits. In just another example of Sacramento politicians' inability to understand basic fiscal principles, the legislature voted in 2001 to double unemployment benefits without passing a way to finance the increases. Unfortunately, too often politicians fail to save during times of prosperity, foolishly believing that there is no need to prepare for a potential downturn in the economy, such as the one we currently are experiencing. California politicians refuse to accept that they are taking more money from businesses and taxpayers to give to those who aren't contributing to the economy. They are shrinking their tax base. Pretty soon, there won't be enough companies and taxpayers to finance Sacramento's utopian socialist dreams. Government is irresponsibly increasing unemployment benefits and then raising taxes on businesses struggling to keep the employees they already have. Instead, government should focus on making it easier to actually do business in California. Cut the red tape that drains business resources. Cut taxes so that companies can hire more employees, reinvest in their business, and turn a profit. That's common sense.
Okay, well, it's getting a little bit deep in the weeds with Peter's numbers there, but he did a far better job than I could have on the fly. He put a lot of research into that. Hey, we're coming into the weekend. Holidays are upon us. If you haven't come and found me on Facebook and Twitter as well, please do. Go look me up there. I'm easy to find. Go to my website. Take a look at all the things that are there. Let's work together. Maybe if it's not this month because of the holidays, we've got a new year coming up, 2011. Should be exciting. I think the buyers are still going to be out there. And once again, I love to put my 21 years experience together for you, to work for your buyers, and love to tie in with that. If you're thinking about making videos as well, I can help you with that as well. Kind of give some tips, some pointers, save you some time for making some mistakes, and get that YouTube channel going maybe for you as well. All right, well, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America in this holiday season. Call me over the weekend. I'll be working if you need me at 949-689-5626. Appreciate all your time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Money, 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 money.